Hey, how you guys doing? I'm VacoX. Yeah, this is a quick little Let's Play. In all reality, we're not going to be actually playing. We're going to be looking at stuff I've done. I did start doing a Let's Play on the auto-filling area for this, and I quickly realized that there just wasn't going to be enough space in here without redesigning the entire 2 floors, which I really don't want to do because I like the way that it looks. So I decided for this temporary self-loading system, and that what I'm basically going to do in the future, I'm working on a prototype right now for an auto sorting and auto sorting system. I have 3 prototypes, but basically I need to build the actual redstone for it first and hoppers, and then once I have that, build a building based on its size. So that's going to be the idea here next. I'll probably do that next week if I have the time. I really haven't been playing much. Matter of fact, the Minecraft server, well, Minecraft itself, the client was down pretty much for about 5 hours today, so I really haven't been playing that much on the server. Just doing a little bit of decorating here and there when I've had some opportunity, monitoring the Iron Foundry. So the bottom floor is completely devoted now to storage. So yeah, so to storage. Oh, damn it. I always do that. I hit backspace instead of enter. Storage. So this is going to be devoted to storage. It's also the guest room, which is something I was going to show you. I have 2 different designs. This is supposed to be temporary, so I have it set up so that it can be converted really easily by ripping out the chests into the 2nd floor, which is probably what I'm going to go with in the future, but I might just leave the chests because it's plenty of personal space, and I might divide these rooms up into 4 rooms. The main problem with that would be I'd probably have to go with a doorway there, which I really don't like that, but yeah, I went with this is what I was going to go with, and this is going to be like a little maybe storage area for 2 people. I'll probably divide up this area or something. I haven't really decided yet. Just showing you guys some of the stuff I changed on the mansion. To be honest, decorating it takes quite a bit of time. It probably took me about 2 hours to decide on this look right here. I mean, seriously, I didn't like how close this half slabs were to the window. I also knew that you can see that the top of the bed from downstairs. I mean, so I had it up higher and then I lowered it and I went with this carpet and the carpet around the chimney. None of this stuff is going to be permanent. I'm just kind of trying to get a feel for what I want to go with. Where the carpets are, I'm actually thinking about making walls, and dividing this into 6 separate locations, so that I got like a living room, gaming area here or something, a computer area or something, a shower, stuff like that. Just for pure cosmetics, just to make it look nice. And then I'm going to be either changing these rails up here to wood, or I'm going to change these to steel, which I think steel would actually look a lot better. I think in the front of the house it might make a difference too, but I don't know. I don't really want to change from the actual design too much. So yeah, there's another guy that's last episode I was talking about how I'm doing interviews. Now only one guy out of everybody that I out of my subscribers actually sent me a private message on YouTube. The contact thing has been changed, but there is ways to do it. To contact me, and then I would contact you through Skype, and then so yeah, he came on the server, got established. I gave him a bunch of iron blocks. This is pretty much what he's gathered so far. A lot of this stuff, I told him to just make use of the resources. There's a reason why we have the mob grinder. There's a reason why we have the sheep farm. All this stuff is so that we can build whatever we want to on the server. So first thing he did was build this, and I mean, I think for his first day on the server, just coming in here and adding a little contribution, whether it's his or not, or whatever. I mean, it does give you 16 blocks of cobble, and it's a decent contribution to the server. We don't actually, I don't actually usually use cobblestone generators, but this seems like a decent little setup. Another guy I had on the server, he was on for 3 weeks, and he only built a wall and mined some stuff. Yeah, so not really, not necessarily, he was playing like it was Hermitcraft, seriously. Like he didn't want any help from me, or he didn't want to use any of the resources, um, but yet he's living not even 20 blocks from the main structure. But he was playing it like, I want to get my own stuff together, which I can understand that, but this is a community server, not a Hermitcraft server, where you just play by yourself. That's what all this is about creating a community. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys some stuff and some improvements that I made to the Iron Foundry. Now, Tango Tech did some really, amazing work on it, but I did notice some problems as far as for me that I didn't like about it. Yeah, I really did not like it at all, and it makes it really hard to do iron blocks. We're gonna go and look at that. So one of the things is that I tried to link another portal near it, and it just kept merging with that portal, which did mess with my, I had to restore the server a couple times. So after trying repeatedly to link another portal near it, I decided that it had to be outside the spawn chunk, so I decided the best way to get to the Iron Foundry was through the Nether and use the same portal that it ejects the poppies into. Only problem with that is that I had redstone going on this. Right now I have it so most of the material gets collected or instantly destroyed by these cactuses, and then any of the remaining stuff will actually go in here and drop down on this cactus. I did have lava, but lava doesn't instantly destroy an item, but these do. So one little little tip is that you really can't link nether portals near it, not in the slime chunk area. And then another little tip is right here. So I seen him in the Iron Titan using this system, which was a chest here feeding the dispenser. I'm sorry, feeding the, yeah, it is a dispenser. Feeding the dispenser, and that dispenser, as you can see, it's staying full right now. There's absolutely no loss rate. And the reason why is one small little fix I did to this, and that is to add cobblestone blocks into this. One thing I noticed almost immediately, because I've been messing around with a lot of item sorters, is this is a Redstone for Dummies. I mean, I don't know if he's the original designer of it, but the way that it's made is it's made to separate two items. You use this as a barrier to prevent iron from coming in, and then you use the item you want to collect the poppies here. So if I was to put one solid item here, what ends up happening is it can't really fill the slot, and when this clock clicks over, it actually stalls it for a second and doesn't allow it to drop the item. I don't know why, but you end up with poppies in the chest. So what I just did, just that little add-on there, just putting those cobblestone blocks in there, immediately got rid of poppies in the chest. I just came over here just a minute ago and started making iron blocks, and there's not one single poppy in these chests. So if you don't like poppies in your chests, that's one way to get rid of it. Myself, whenever I come into the Nether, I can always get a stack of poppies, so I have so many. I have like 6 chests. Of course, if in the future I need some, I'll just simply remove these cobblestone blocks. I will say that if people do go up at the top of it, you might want to put a glass roof. I have this so that it only drops golems, nothing else. So as long as cobblestone blocks don't end up in this hopper system, this is going to work fine. Which is probably why he went with poppies here, just in case somebody falls in. But it's definitely an option, and it does actually start working. It starts sorting the items correctly. You don't end up with any poppies in the actual system, which really makes a big difference when you're trying to make iron blocks. Let me just show you something. This is something I do when I come in here. It takes me about an hour or two to do this, but I'll come in here, quick move my items like that, go down to the next chest, and then do this, and then I'll make my iron blocks, which takes quite a bit of time to do this. I'm going to just make these iron blocks real quick and talk to you while I'm doing it. So I know that a lot of people that subscribe to me for my elevator. They really don't watch me for my Let's Plays. So one of the things I kind of realized recently was basically with how much comments and likes and views I'm getting, it's telling me that I'm not really doing what people want. Why they subscribed to me was for Redstone, and they also subscribed to me for cross-platform stuff, which means I do have to continue, doing 360 tutorials here and there, and also doing some stuff on it. That's why a lot of people subscribe to me. And so that is the idea in the future, is that I was really hoping that next gen would be out by now, but I haven't heard anything. So I have a couple tutorials that I've been holding off on that I was going to put a release on next gen, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put them on the 360 probably this next week, and make some videos and start releasing 360 content again. I'm just going to intermix my channel. Basically, I'm going to do Let's Play on the server. Maybe occasionally play a game that's not Minecraft, but based on me playing Valiant Hearts and getting 100 views per episode, kind of lets me know that 14,000 people really aren't interested in that, which kind of sucks for me. I mean, it would be really nice to be able to play something different, but yeah, just a little, it would be nice if people just, want to play games and watch me play, but I'm not, a big entertainer. I can be funny, but so can anybody. But yeah, I mean, main thing is that people subscribe to me for 360 and also for PC elevators and stuff, which I do have some 1.8 stuff I'm working on. It's probably going to take me a long time, to be honest, to get that stuff out. But anyway, let's go ahead and head back, and hopefully I don't end up in the cactus a little bit. But I do have yeah, this is one of the things, it's a good thing I don't have a wall there. It's pretty funny, if you put anything that obstructs the view here, just on this side, it will actually eject the roses on the other side, which is really weird. But yeah, anyway, I mean, that's pretty much some stuff I'm going to be doing in the future on my channel, which is basically, like I said, going back to my roots and showing, doing 360 stuff as well. I've gotten so many complaints, that's actually what made me not want to, do 360 content. But I figured, after thinking about it, I've taken quite a break from playing 360. It has problems. I've showed videos that show how redstone doesn't work correctly, but, I know this. So any tutorial that I make from now on, I'll actually explain the chunk, how to find chunks, what happens in the beginning of every video. I might even make it part of a little intro, something where I just show a quick, really clear example of how to find a chunk and where basically, I guess what I need to put on my tutorials for 360 is I need to put kind of like a warning that things are all redstone is susceptible to where you place it, direction, and also height. And that's a lot of limits. It's one of the reasons I stopped doing Minecraft. To be honest, I could show you guys some recent comments where people absolutely went crazy on my channel because they built it exactly like me and it didn't work right, and just going nuts on my channel. I mean, I literally had to ban them, and I'm like, this is a video game. If it was PC and they were building it on the PC, I think it would be fine. I don't think you'd have any problem. I've built so many things over chunks and not seen one issue. But yet, you do it on the 360, and you build it across a chunk or 4 merging chunks, and nothing works. I mean, there's only a couple things I know of that work no matter where you place them on the 360, and they're super simple stuff. But they still require timing changes. But, this was a Let's Play with also letting you guys know that, I'm going to be doing, going back to doing 360 content, at least Redstone. I've had some people contact me about basically, that they had Redstone contraptions that they wanted to share on YouTube, and I didn't actually look at it, and the main reason why I didn't look at it was because of let me go ahead and get these, because I'm not really doing 360 content. And I'm really hoping that they'll fix that stuff on next gen, but everything says no. It's not going to get fixed. Matter of fact, they can't fix it. Oh, nice. Return to sender. Let me actually type to him. Yeah, it's actually pretty hard to get. You gotta, especially when it's a little bit of lag going on. It's an incredibly hard one to get, but get my glowstone back. Yeah, so I did want to talk about something else too before I end this, because like I said, it's not really a Let's Play, it's more of a showing you guys the stuff that I've changed, and then we're also looking at the future of my channel and how it's not really doing as good as I actually hoped it would do. Some of the newest content that I've been doing has not been doing very well. Yeah, so 1.8 coming out soon. I don't know what people really are going to think of it, but I actually talked about it a little bit in my videos. Nobody really said anything about it, but a couple of people recommended that I should do a complete redo. Like start all over fresh on the map with me and Burned Out Guy, and pick a new map and everything. But to be all honest, I've done that so many times on the 360, I just don't really want to do it. So I'm going to update this to the 1.8 and see if there's any new blocks, see if it updates anything, or is it going to be, I mean, I've rendered a lot of this map. I mean, seriously, I have been all over this map, repeatedly over this map. And yeah, so it may not update anything, and if I was to get new blocks, I'd probably have to go and move at least 1,500 blocks away, which is the size of this map. So yeah, that's not something I want to do. So what I'm actually probably going to end up doing is moving the main structures, moving Burned Out Guy's base, replacing the nether file for the 1.8 with the other nether file, the one that's for this, and updating the map manually. It's going to reset all the mines. Like I have a mine over there, right there. It'll reset all that, which technically is kind of cheating, I think, but it's the only way to really make sure that I'm going to get Dorite and get the get the newest stuff, and also get be able to fight the new boss and all that. Otherwise, I don't really know how that works. I will check on that though. I mean, like I said, I'm going to update the server to the 1.8 and check it out really thoroughly, dig down, check some mines and stuff. But I do want to take the base with me. I do want to take the slime farm, which has not changed on the 1.8. Yeah. I've actually made a copy of this and threw it on the 1.8, and it deleted every single item I had on the map. So, but that was because I switched it back and forth. But this little farm, it works perfect. It's cheap. It's was easy to build. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, just kind of letting you guys know, the future of what I'm going to be doing, and so on. Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much all the time I have. I don't know what tutorial. I have a couple different tutorials that I was going to be releasing for for next gen, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and do for on the 360. I haven't really gotten a lot of requests for my newest version 7 multiple floor elevator. It is a little fast, and it is a super complex circuit. So only 3,500 people have have actually viewed it, and maybe 25 or 30 comments saying tutorial. Most people just want a download link, which is something I'm planning on doing here in the future. I was really hoping to get up to like 25,000 subscribers by now, and I was going to start offering, either MC Edit schematics or the actual map, which would be cool for all my videos. So in the future, you guys might be able to just check and see a link for it. I might even do my survival world, this one, and make it available for upload. But of course, I'm gonna wait a while before doing that. A lot of people ask me, why don't you do links? And I've gotten a lot of people that literally took the elevator, showed it on their channel, and acted like it was theirs. Now, they didn't really get any views for it, because I mean, you can really tell it's my elevator. I mean, the guy didn't change much, but it did get me thinking, if somebody can just take it and show it on their channel, I mean, what if it would have took off on his channel? Everybody would think it was his elevator, and all the 6 months of time I spent working on it would have just been for nothing. So, it's one of the reasons why I've hesitated on doing map uploads or world save downloads. But I'll probably get that going here in the future. I think I don't really care anymore, seriously. But anyway, me and Burnout Guy are actually working on a project. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment, like, and subscribe. And have a good one. Later.